you get your first check, I am telling you, you will be a believer, because it's just money that you're gonna spend anyway, except somebody's giving you some of it back. Like, how could you not want that? Hey boo, this is Nika, and I am pleasantly unbothered. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. If you're anything like me, you probably like getting really great deals on the things you buy. You probably like looking cute and stylish and fashionable without breaking the bank and going into debt. So we're talking about saving dollar bills, y'all, okay? These tips that I'm gonna share with you are how I basically do that, saving as much money as possible, reducing as much loss of money as possible, and basically still buying all the things I want. So I mainly shop for things like clothing and shoes and fragrances, makeup, household items, things like that. But these tips can really be applied to just about any shopping that you do online. So I do hope you find something that's useful for you. If you end up liking this video, please do the thumbs up thing at some point before you head out. Also let me know in the comment section below what you think of the video, and also consider subscribing, because we do videos like this all the time. All the time. Fashion, relationships, self-esteem, insecurity, building self-worth. I'm just saying, we be doing all of it up in here, girl, or boy, or boo. Get you some, subscribe. Okay. All right, so my first method for saving money while shopping, especially online, but also in stores, is EBATES. If you have not heard of eBates, well, you probably heard of it. If you have not used eBates, you need to be using it. Otherwise, you are leaving money on the table. So basically, eBates is a service. It's in the form of an app, of like a browser extension on your computers and web browsers and things like that. And what it does is it ends up getting you cash back on purchases that you were planning to make anyway. So for example, if I'm shopping at CITY CHIC, which is where I got this beautiful, lovely dress, what I would do is go to the eBates app and find the CITY CHIC website through their app, or go directly to the CITY CHIC website through like a browser or what have you, and then activate the eBates cashback through there. And the cashback amounts can range from anywhere like 2% cashback to like 10 or 15% cashback, just depending on the kind of promotion they're having at that time. And what it does is it gives you the extra cashback on top of any coupons that you might be using. An added bonus is that eBates actually finds the coupons for you. They have them all loaded into their system. They let you select the one that applies the most. Plus, again, you get the cash back on top of it. How is this not selling you so far? Like, it's risk-free, it's totally legit, and you get the cash back. Like, you get real money. I've been using it for a few years now, and it said that my lifetime cash back amount was like over 500 bucks. Yes, I said 500 bucks cash back in the lifetime that I've been using eBates. And these were things that I was pretty much set to buy anyway. So whether clothes or fragrances or what have you, I had the intention to buy this thing. And by using eBates, I not only got the coupon code for, you know, a discount on the price, but also some additional cash back on top of it that comes to me in the form of either a check or like a deposit to PayPal or some other form, basically. Either way, you getting the money back for buying stuff anyway. I actually have a link in the description box below that'll get you a $10 bonus for just signing up through the link, and then you can go on to adding more cash back to that. So it's a win-win. It's a steal. I don't know how people are not like shouting this from the rooftop, because it's one of my favorite ways of saving some extra money and also keeping track of the coupons and sales and all that kind of stuff. So use that link, sign up, let me know what you think, because I've seriously saved a lot of money over the years using this. The second way that I save money shopping for clothes or shoes or what have you is by being strategic. As strategic as I possibly can be. I feel like we all know that fast fashion stores like Forever 21 or Rainbow or what have you tend to be a lot more affordable than some of like the higher quality brands that are out there. But I don't want to shop at Forever 21 all the time. And while I love Rainbow, I don't want to shop at Rainbow all the time. Because what I found is that although I love the pieces at first, they just don't stand up over time, and so I end up quickly having to replace the things. So this tip, I suppose, would be to invest in higher quality items that you can get a sale on, that you can get a really good deal on. So again, we'll use CITY CHIC as an example. This dress started out a lot more expensive than I paid for it, basically. Along with the coupon codes and eBates and everything else, this dress was a steal. An absolute steal compared to the price that it started at. And it feels very well made. It feels very nicely constructed. If it's anything like the other CITY CHIC clothes I have, it will likely stand up for a very long time. It will survive multiple washes and wearings. And so in these cases, I feel like it only makes sense to invest in higher quality as long as you're able to get them for like a reasonable reasonable price. When I can help it, I like to time my purchases so that they fall during a really good sale that the brand is having, or during a really big cashback time that EBATES is having, or both if the stars are aligned and, you know, all the chakras and things are working right. It really works out well in some cases. If I can save, let's say, 50% off at City Chic plus 10% cash back on EBATES, I'm essentially getting like 60% off of the item when you add those two together. And so it really works out well. This tip is particularly useful when I shop for my fragrances, because if you're anything like me and you like some of the higher priced fragrances that are out there, you know that that can add up real quick. So if you like Chanel or Dior or Ralph Lauren or any of the other ones that are out there, Estee Lauder and all those, they can add up real quick, because sometimes one like 3-ounce bottle is over $100, and it's like, come on now, girl. I want to smell good, but I don't need to smell that good. So what I end up doing is I'll wait for Macy's to have a sale of some kind. Sometimes it's like a 20% off, like friends and family sale or something. Not all sales work on fragrances, I've also learned. So maybe it's 10% off or 20% or 15% off, whatever the case is. That automatically lowers the price down from maybe $100 to $80. And then if EBATES is having a really good cash back deal, then I could potentially get another 10% in cash back off of that fragrance. So that took $100 Dior perfume or something and brought it down to about $70 after the coupons and cash back. And you can't beat that, you know, you really cannot beat that for what some of these items cost like original price. And so be strategic as much as you possibly can. Another way of saving money while shopping, and it ties into being strategic, is signing up for the email lists and the newsletters and all that your favorite brands have to offer. Now I know this one isn't like, oh, I've never thought of this before, but what I like to do is I like to get a separate dedicated email address where I sign up for all those different newsletters and I do all of my shopping from, so that when there's a sale, it lands in that email inbox. When there's a discount going on or some kind of promotion that's coming up, I also get that email and it's going to its own inbox, so that when I'm ready to shop, I can go look for the email instead of the emails looking for me and tracking me down. Because I'm telling you, some of these brands, they send like 5+ emails a day. And if I'm signed up for 20 brands, that's a lot of emails. And matter of fact, some of them automatically start to go to my spam folder because they're coming in so frequently. So believe me when I say that it's helpful to have a separate email account, and you can easily sign up for a Gmail or Hotmail or Outlook or whatever the options are out there for free, and you can take advantage of all the sales and coupons and stuff. And my final tip, for now at least, the last thing that I do to save a lot of money while shopping, especially for clothes and these kind of items, is I shop the clearance section first. While I definitely like to check out the new arrivals and the trending sections and all of those different pages that a brand might have to offer on their website, I always go through every section of the clearance items first before ever venturing into other items to actually purchase, because sometimes you can get really nice, stylish, still on trend, still fashionable clothes for a fraction of the price just because they're on clearance or just because the season is changing. So maybe when winter rolls around, a brand puts all of their short sleeves items on sale or something. And so although it may not be short sleeve weather right now, short sleeve weather shall come again. And so what I do is I stock up on a lot of items through the clearance section that are just as nice, just as trending, just as stylish, just as fashionable, but still just a lot cheaper. I personally am not the type that chases trends and has to be the first person with this one item or wearing this trend or seen in this piece or whatever the case is. I don't care about all that hype personally, and so having an item that's just been placed in clearance and is now severely discounted compared to what it started at, yeah, why not? Like, I'm all for that. As long as the reviews are good, they're not faulty products, they're not completely ugly or completely outdated or whatever the case is, I'm definitely willing to give them a shot. And I've found so many gems that way. And going back to City Chic, for example, or even Eloquii and Macy's and some of these sites that can tend to have higher price points, to me, it only makes sense to start with the lower priced items first, because for a dress like this from City Chic, for example, the original price is sometimes upwards of $100. So I'm talking $99, $119, like dollars for a dress. And while it's nice, it doesn't make sense to me to pay $119 for this dress when a month from now I can pay $20 for this dress. And it's the same dress, it didn't change in quality, lace is kind of timeless, These ruffly frilly bits are just super cute and something I haven't really seen anyplace else, with the lace peeking in between, you know, so why not get a steal on these items? Plus that extra EBATES cash back and everything else, when I would have spent 5 times the price on this if I bought it from the new arrival section. No, ain't nobody got time for that. Now that I think of it, I can't think of a single thing that I pay full price for. I literally cannot think of a single thing. There's always a way to find a coupon. There's always a way to get some cash back. Well, not always, depending on where you shop. Some of these frou-frou places are afraid to offer sales and things, and like their prices will be just like steady forever and ever and ever. And I don't shop at those places because I like to get deals on things. So I'd say that most places offer these kind of deals, offer clearance sales, offer cash back through EBATES or some sort of coupon site or whatever the case is. Like, you need to get you some. If you are not using these tips so far, use them. Let me know how they worked for you. Leave a comment down below if you envision yourself using any of these tips, or if you already do and how they work out. Out of all of these tips, the one that probably takes the longest is going through like the clearance section page by page, and that's just personal preference. Most of these sites you can filter by like your size, by the style, by the this, by the that, so that you don't have to go through each and every item. But I personally don't mind it. I like to see what the styles are. I like to see what the steals are. If I can get $120 dress for less than 20 bucks, I think it was worth it. And so if you're not using any of these tips, I hope that you'll consider. If you do, let me know how it works for you, or if you've already been using these tips, let all of us know how it's working. Am I right? Is EBATES the truth? Sign up and you let me know. Once you get your first check, I am telling you, you will be a believer, because it's just money that you're gonna spend anyway, except somebody's giving you some of it back. Like, how could you not want that? So in closing, I guess the points are: sign up for EBATES, sign up for the newsletters, check out the sales, check out clearance sections, and yeah, just be smart about your money. Ooh, and a bonus tip. I knew it wasn't only on before, that's on like for now, we'll see. A bonus tip is to shop with retailers that have a generous return policy and a generous shipping policy. So if you have a retailer that offers returns but only for store credit, for example, just know that if you make a purchase and you don't like your item, you may get some of your money back, but not in the form of like real money. So for example, Fashion Nova is a real popular one that's known for giving store credit for their returns rather than like your actual cash money back. And I feel like it's so risky to shop there. For me personally, I haven't tried, but I feel like it would be so risky, because if I don't like something and if I don't want to shop with them again, they automatically have some of my money tied up, because I can't get that back in just regular dollar bills. You know, it's like Fashion Nova money now, so I have to spend it with them again. Whereas Rainbow and Forever 21 and City Chic and places like this, they often have a much more generous return policy where you can get your money back either by shipping it back to them or taking it into like a physical store location or whatever the case is. And when brands offer free shipping or discounted shipping or coupon codes for shipping, and then generous return policies too, where like I don't even gotta pay to send it back to you, or I can take it to a store and there's no muss no fuss, like yes, God, because that means more of my money that's not on the line and more flexibility just in case it doesn't work out. So anyhow, those are my tips. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have any others, if there are any money saving tips, tricks, tools, hacks that you use that I have not mentioned. I'd love to know about them. I love to save money. I love to shop. I imagine that you at least love to save money or love to have money. Whether or not you love to shop, I think that's a pretty common thing. And so I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do the thumbs up thing. Also, please consider subscribing for more videos like this, more try-on hauls, more relationship and dating videos, more self-esteem and self-love type of videos, just a variety of things. Hopefully you find something here that you like, and I hope that I'll see you in my next video. Bye. All right, now I gotta go to work.